In a world demanding your constant attention,
Reclaiming your mind and body is the ultimate act of rebellion.
welcome to Wholistic Wednesdays. I'm Amy, your guide to the subconscious and the stories that shape your reality.
And I'm Shelly, your partner in holistic health and life design.
Together, we're bridging the gap between biology and belief,
Combining modern sciences, ancient wisdom, and practical coaching to help you thrive in 2026 and beyond.
whether you're here to hack your health or rewire your habits.
You are in the right place. Let's shift.
Hey, Shelly, you know what's interesting?
What?
Sometimes people don't pull back because things are going wrong.
You're right. They pull back because things are finally going right.
Exactly.
The moment when the opportunity opens
The money starts coming in,
and the visibility then increases,
the relationships get healthier.
or the dream starts becoming real.
Suddenly, something in you says, wait, this feels like way too much.
And that's when you start overthinking,
Or procrastinating,
or maybe picking fights.
or doubting the thing you were just excited about.
And then people call it self-sabotage.
But what if it's not sabotage?
What if it's your nervous system just hitting an upper limit?
That's what we're talking about today.
The upper limit problem.
Why you pull back right before you expand. I think this is one of the most frustrating patterns because it can feel so confusing.
Yes, because from the outside, things are improving
Right? You're getting the things you always wanted.
and the door is opening.
The next level's right there.
And instead of feeling that excitement,
You feel activated.
you feel pressure,
You feel uneasy.
or you suddenly start questioning every single thing.
And I think that's part of people judge.
They say, why am I like this?
Why do I always mess things up?
Why can't I just let myself be happy?
But what if your body isn't trying to ruin your life?
What if your body is just trying to return you to what it knows?
Because that's really what the upper limit problem is.
It's not that you don't want expansion.
It's that expansion feels unfamiliar,
And unfamiliar can feel really unsafe,
even when it's good,
especially when it's good.
because good can sometimes come with expectations.
And good can come with visibility.
Good can come with responsibility.
Good can also come with fear of losing it.
So your nervous system says, this is outside our normal range.
And then it tries to bring you right back down.
So let's talk about what's happening underneath that pullback.
Because once you understand it, you can stop shaming yourself for it. The upper limit problem. It's what happens when you reach the edge of what your body has learned is safe to experience.
So it's like you have an internal thermostat,
Exactly.
and that thermostat is set to a certain level of success,
A certain level of love,
a certain level of peace,
a certain level of money.
a certain level of being seen.
And when life starts exceeding those set points, your system notices.
And it doesn't always say congratulations,
No, sometimes it says danger, danger.
because your nervous system doesn't measure safety by what's best for you.
It measures safety by what is familiar to you.
That line is so important.
Because if struggle has been familiar,
Ease can feel suspicious.
if chaos has been familiar,
Peace can feel boring or unsafe.
and if overworking has been familiar,
Receiving can feel undeserved.
and if being small has been familiar.
Expansion can feel exposing.
So when you hit that upper limit, your body may try to regulate by recreating the old pattern
Which can look like procrastination,
or starting drama,
overspending,
getting sick right before a big moment,
doubting yourself,
maybe picking apart the opportunity.
or suddenly deciding you're not ready.
But underneath all of that is a body saying, this is more than I'm used to holding.
And that changes everything. And this is where people usually try to push harder.
They try to override the pullback.
But forcing expansion without safety usually makes the body brace even more. So let's talk about that moment right before expansion.
Because it has a very specific feeling, doesn't it, Amy?
Yes, it's like you're standing at the edge of something.
You can feel the next version of you.
You can feel the opportunity.
You can feel the shift.
But instead of stepping forward,
Your body starts scanning for what could go wrong.
and that's the nervous system trying to protect you.
Because expansion often requires uncertainty.
And uncertainty can feel like danger.
Absolutely. Even if the uncertainty is positive.
So your body starts asking questions.
What if I can't maintain this?
What if people expect more of me?
What if I lose it?
What if I change and people don't like me?
What if I succeed and then I'm responsible for staying successful?
That one hits.
It does. Because sometimes success doesn't feel like freedom.
It feels like pressure.
And if your body associates expansion with pressure, it will pull back to relieve that pressure.
So the pullback is not proof that you're not ready,
It's proof that your system needs more safety.
because your body is trying to return you to this old set point.
Even if that old set point wasn't comfortable.
It was familiar.
And familiar feels predictable.
Predictable feels controllable.
And controllable feels safe.
So the work is not to shame the pullback,
It's to notice it,
name it,
regulate through it.
and gently expand your capacity to stay with more. So instead of forcing yourself through the upper limit,
We're going to help your body feel safe at the edge of expansion.
because the goal isn't to push past yourself.
The goal is to bring your body with you. All right, let's take a moment to settle in together. If you're driving, you might want to listen to this at another time. You don't need to force anything right now. You don't need to become the next version of yourself in this moment. You don't need to prove that you're ready. Just allow yourself to arrive. Let your body be supported by whatever is holding you. The chair beneath you, the floor under your feet, the bed beneath your body. Let yourself be held. And if it feels safe, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze, whatever feels good to you. And take a slow breath in through your nose and just let it out through your mouth. Longer on the exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Letting your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your belly loosen. You don't have to hold everything together right now. We're going to move through the body slowly, not forcing relaxation, just creating safety. Because expansion doesn't happen through force. It happens through capacity. So just bring your attention to your feet and gently curl your toes. Tighten just slightly. Holding 3, 2, 1. And release. Letting your feet soften. Letting them feel connected to the ground below you. And now your calves and your thighs. Gently tighten your legs. And hold. 3, 2, 1. And release. Just let your legs become heavier, supported, steady. Now bring awareness back to your hips and your lower back. This is where the body often holds pressure and responsibility. Gently engage with that space and hold it. 3, 2, 1, and then release. Let your hips soften. Let your lower back widen. Now your stomach. Notice if there's any bracing here. No judgment. Just noticing. Now gently pull your stomach in and hold. 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your belly soften. Let it be safe to not brace. And now your chest. Take a slightly deeper breath in and hold it gently. And slowly exhale, letting your chest soften, letting your heart space feel supported. Now your hands, making a soft fist. Tighten your arms gently. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and release. Letting your fingers open. Letting your arms become heavy. There is nothing you need to grip right now. Now your shoulders. Lifting them gently towards your ears. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And then drop. Letting them fall. Feeling that release. And now your jaw. Gently clench. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And release. Letting your tongue rest, letting your mouth soften. Now your face, your forehead, your eyes. Gently scrunch everything together and hold. 3, 2, 1. And release, letting your face smooth out. And letting the space behind your eyes become very quiet. Now notice your whole body, from your feet to your legs, to your hips, to your stomach, to your chest, to your shoulders, and to your face. And notice what feels even 1% softer, 1% more open, 1% more supported. That is enough. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of expansion, not a cliff, not danger, just a doorway into the next version of your life. Behind you is what has been familiar, the old patterns, the old limits, the old version of safety. In front of you is more ease, more success, more visibility, more love, more support, more freedom. And you don't have to run through the doorway. You don't have to prove you're ready. You don't even have to step through it yet. Just stand there and let your body notice the doorway Let your body notice that nothing bad is happening right now. Take a slow breath in and exhale. And now ask your body, what feels unsafe about expanding? And don't force the answer. Just notice. Maybe you feel tightness in your chest. Maybe your stomach contracts. Maybe your shoulders lift. Maybe your mind gets loud. Whatever happens, just notice. This is your upper limit showing you where safety is needed, not where you are broken, where safety is needed. Now imagine placing one hand on your heart, or simply bringing your awareness there, and silently say, I do not have to force expansion. I can move slowly. I can bring my body with me. More can be safe in small doses. I can expand without abandoning myself. And now let those words land, imagining the doorway becoming softer, warmer, and less intimidating. Not because you forced yourself to be fearless, but because your body is beginning to feel supported. And now, if it feels safe, imagine taking one small step toward that doorway. Not through it completely, just one small step closer. And then pause, letting your body adjust and letting your breath move in and out, letting your nervous system learn. I can be near expansion and be safe. Taking another slow breath in and exhale. Now imagine turning back toward the old familiar place behind you. Not with judgment, not with anger, but with gratitude. Because at one time, those patterns protected you. At one time, staying small may have felt safer. At one time, pulling back may have helped you survive. But now you are allowed to choose differently. Slowly, gently, and safely. Now turn back toward the doorway and imagine a soft light coming in from the other side. Not blinding, not overwhelming, just a warm light, inviting and steady. And silently say to yourself, I can let life get better. I can stay regulated as I expand. I can receive more without losing myself. I am safe to grow. I am safe to become. And letting those words settle into the body, not as any pressure, but as permission. Now imagine yourself standing at that doorway feeling steady. Not perfect, not fearless, just steady. And that is enough. Taking one more slow breath in and a long exhale out. You let everything integrate and you begin to bring your awareness back to the room, to the surface beneath you, to the sounds around you, gently moving your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. You don't have to break through your upper limit by force. You can expand by teaching your body that more is safe. And just take a moment with that before we move on.
Yeah, really let that land.
Because that feeling right there,
That moment of standing near expansion without forcing it,
that's the work.
not pushing,
Not shaming,
not demanding that your body get over it.
but creating enough safety that your body can stay.
And I think that's where it really starts to click.
Because most people think the upper limit means they're doing something wrong.
But it's actually your system showing you where your capacity is ready to grow.
Exactly. And once you see it that way, the pullback becomes information,
Not failure,
not proof that you're not ready.
just information.
And this leads perfectly into today's listener question, Amy.
It really does. So today's question comes from Megan in Colorado, and she asks, why do I always start pulling back right when things are finally getting better?
Megan, this is such an important question because this is exactly what the upper limit problem feels like.
Yes, it's not always pulling back when things are bad.
Sometimes it happens when things are finally improving
And that's what makes people feel so frustrated with themselves.
because they're thinking, I should be happy. I should be excited. I should be grateful
But instead, they feel anxious
or irritated
or suspicious
or suddenly exhausted.
or like they need to create a problem.
And that's because the nervous system itself is just trying to return to a familiar baseline.
Even if that baseline was stress.
Exactly. If your stress has been your normal, peace can feel abnormal.
If disappointment has been your normal, receiving can feel suspicious.
If struggling has been your normal, ease can feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
So when things get better, your system may not immediately say, this is safe.
It may say, this is unfamiliar,
And unfamiliar gets interpreted as risk.
which is why you pull back,
Not because you don't want the better thing,
but because your body doesn't trust that better can last.
that's such a big piece.
It is, because if your body believes good things disappear, it may try to leave first
Or mess it up first.
or control it.
Or shrink it back to something that feels manageable.
And that's not because you're broken.
It's because your system is protecting you from the vulnerability of hope.
And hope can feel really vulnerable.
And expansion can feel vulnerable
Letting life get better can feel vulnerable.
because now there's something to lose.
So the answer isn't to shame the pullback.
It's to meet it.
When you notice yourself pulling back on something, pause and ask, what feels unsafe about this getting better?
That question is so powerful.
Because it takes you out of the judgment piece and into curiosity.
And then ask, what would help my body stay with this just a little bit longer?
Maybe not forever,
Not perfectly,
just a little longer.
because that's how you raise your upper limit.
You don't smash through it.
You expand it.
One safe moment at a time.
So this week,
We're not trying to force a breakthrough.
we're practicing staying with expansion
Gently,
safely.
and one moment at a time.
This week's challenge is to notice your upper limit in real time.
So when something happens, that's good.
When something expands,
When support comes in,
when an opportunity opens,
when life starts feeling better,
pause and ask, am I pulling back because this is wrong
then,
or because this is unfamiliar?
then take one slow breath.
And say, I can stay with this one moment longer.
That's it.
One moment longer,
Because your upper limit expands through safety.
not pressure. You don't pull back because you're failing.
You pull back because your body is trying to return to what's familiar.
And that can change
With awareness
with regulation.
and with safety. And that is a wrap for this week. We hope your nervous system is feeling a little more regulated and your vision a little clearer.
Remember, the breakthrough you're looking for isn't out there. It's already in your programming, waiting to be unlocked.
And if you've tried today's hypno tool or visualization, we definitely want to hear about it. So tag us on our socials or drop a comment in the show notes.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Holistic_Wednesdays or email us at holisticwednesdays@gmail.com.
And until next week, honor your body
Trust your mind.
and keep shifting.
The views expressed on this podcast are for educational and entertainment purposes only and are not intended as medical or psychological advice. While we use hypnotherapy techniques, please never listen to the visualization portion of this show while driving or operating heavy machinery. Always consult a healthcare professional for your specific needs.